The advanced uploading of files option under assignments allows teachers to give students the ability to submit files to the teacher. The teacher can then make comments and notations and send that notated file back to the student, where the student can then read the teacher's comments, make corrections, continue working on their project. And you can do this back and forth for several times, where the student submits, the teacher makes comments, submits it back, and so forth, until the student finally submits the document and check marks a little box that's called something like submit for final grading or something like that, submit for marking. And once the student checks that button, there can be no more back and forth. The student basically is saying, this is it, my final version. And then the teacher uses that as the grading option. So here's how you do it. In the add an activity drop-down box, under assignments, you select the option called Advanced Uploading of Files. And when the Add a New Assignment screen appears, it looks a lot like what the others have looked like. We'll make this a research paper, and the instructions might just be basically write a paper about blah blah blah. It has to be so many pages, and whatever you need to tell them about their project that they are to do. Scrolling down, you see the same buttons about the available and due dates. Prevent late submissions. You would have to say no if you want them to submit back and forth for several times. You give it your grade. The maximum file size, again, can be anywhere from 10 kilobytes, which is a very small file, up to 20 megabytes. And I'm going to say their paper should be no more than 5 megabytes. Allow deleting. Do you want the students to be able to delete uploaded files? It says, if enabled, students may delete uploaded files at any time before submitting for grading. So I'll say yes. If they decide to scrap the topic they're doing and start over, let them, but they still have to get it done on time. Maximum number of uploaded files. You can go up to 20, but you might want to keep that number down so you don't have kids submitting and resubmitting numerous times, and I would let the kids know how many times they can resubmit. Allow notes. I'm not positive what this is. Let's see. When the allow notes is when it's enabled, students may enter notes into a text area as in an online text assignment. I think I understand what that's saying. When the kids submit their paper, they can then make notes to you, the teacher, to make comments about, I haven't done my works cited paper yet, it's not included, or whatever comments they want to make to let you know what they're in the midst of doing. So I think that's kind of a neat idea, but check yes or no the way you want. Hide description before available date. I'm going to say no. Let them start working on it early maybe. Email alerts to teachers, again your choice. Enable send for marking button. I'm going to say yes. That way the students, when they're done and they've decided this is the best I can do, and they click that enable, and they click that send for marking button, they're saying I'm done, I'm not doing any more, grade it. So I would say yes, that would work for me as a teacher. So those are your options, and we will click Save and Display just to see what it looks like from the teacher's perspective. And here is what it looks like. Just the instructions, you need to write a paper that's 5 pages, whatever. That's basically what the kids are going to see. Well, I take that back. They're going to see a little bit more than that. But we will come back to the next video to see what this looks like from the student's perspective.